Hello and welcome to marketing91.com. In this video, we are going to cover the topic on women in leadership. Before we proceed any further, please do note that we publish 3 videos daily on YouTube, so please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's start with the introduction to women in leadership. A group of innate or developed qualities in an individual or group of people who grow to be excellent leaders is known as leadership. Leadership has nothing to do with gender and can be both men and women. But the characteristics and qualities that male leaders possess are different from those possessed by female leaders in certain aspects. Men and women mostly show distinctly different styles of leadership. Diverse leadership styles are often displayed by women and men. In this video, we'll be focusing on women in leadership. Moving on, the characteristics of women leadership. First, their transformational leadership style. Male leaders are less transformational than female leaders. Women leaders are role models for their followers. They spend a considerable amount of time schooling their team. They're inspirational. Next, they focus on task. Female leaders tend to emphasize on finishing the provided task on time. From the functional viewpoint, it is important to finish everyday tasks of the company to run smoothly. Next, they like to work in a collaborative environment. Usually, female leaders promote flat organizational structures and foster collaborative environments. The skills and awareness of experienced managers and employees are supervised by flat organizational structures. Next, they encourage collegiality and cooperation. It is a common feminine attribute to work collaboratively. Collegiality and cooperation with the team are always encouraged by female leaders. Here, if the roles and duties of team members are not clearly defined, they might end up doing unnecessary work. And finally, their communication style. Female leaders adopt a democratic style of leadership and usually show a lot of participation. Unlike male leaders, female leaders detest lending by commanding and controlling. Usually, female leaders provide space to team members while acquiring goals by indirectly conveying the expectations of the assigned task. Moving on to Women's Power Index. Did you know? 22 out of 193 countries have a female head of state or government. 13 out of the 193 countries also have at least 50% women in their national cabinet. This was created by CFR's Women and Foreign Policy Program, the Women's Power Index, which ranks 193 UN member states on their progress towards gender parity in political participation. It analyzes the proportion of women who serve as heads of state or government, in cabinets, in national legislatures, and in local government bodies, and visualizes the gender gap in political representation. Moving on, reasons women make great leaders. First, they give importance to work-life balance. Female leaders are highly capable of balancing their personal and professional lives and leadership skills. It is easier to speak to female leaders about sensitive topics or personal requests. Next, they empathize. Women empathize and understand the world of relationships. This helps them comprehend people's motivations better and value their performance. Next, they are good listeners. Instead of instantly reacting, women listen to what people have to say, and this makes them good leaders. Irrespective of whether others are wrong or right, women leaders hear them out before making decisions. Next, they are great multitaskers. Women are generally good multitaskers by nature. They respond to various tasks or issues swiftly and definitely, which is an important requirement for effective leadership. Next, they are driven by challenges. Women are driven by challenges and are innovative problem solvers. Their need to overcome obstacles helps them accomplish tasks. Next, they keep their egos in check. Effective decision making is often hampered by ego. Women manifest ego differently and keep it in check. Next, they are emotionally intelligent. Identifying your and others' emotions and relating to them is known as emotional intelligence. Women are more innately emotionally intelligent compared to men. Moving on to challenges faced by women leaders. First, having faith in themselves. Women have to tackle external and internal obstacles to get enough confidence to convey their ideas. Women might find it difficult to identify and consider the distinct outlook of female executive stance as an organizational and personal advantage. Next, making allies. Men learn to play the game through long-standing business conventions that help them build alliances. Women may need to find alternate routes to build mutually beneficial alliances and strategic relationships. Long-established business conventions teach men the tricks of the trade to make allies and to impact others. In comparison, women might need to find other ways to do so. The next challenge, inequality. The standards are higher for female employees compared to male colleagues. They are constantly portrayed under stereotypes based on gender. They are congenitally placed on uneven arenas. And finally, advocating for themselves. Men being ambitious is perceived as strength, whereas most of the time for women it is perceived negatively. women are particularly poor at self-advocacy. The irony is that they will do well at advocating on behalf of others. Ultimately, women need to get noisier on behalf of themselves. Every woman needs to begin with the premise around a sense of deserving. Moving on to women and glass ceiling. The example of Kamala Harris. On January 2021, Kamala Harris made history by becoming the first woman and the first black woman to hold the United States' second highest office. A stunning portrait of Harris is honoring the Vice President's accomplishment by referencing the metaphorical glass ceiling she broke. Swiss artist Simon Berger created the 6x6 foot 350 pound artwork by strategically hammering cracks into a giant sheet of glass. Next, women's leadership styles. First, transformational leadership style. This is the most used female leadership style and has powerful shared characteristics, says research. People are motivated to be, do, and feel better by transformational leaders. They give importance to shared objectives and visions and promote teamwork. They mostly emphasize on encouraging and boosting the morale of team members. Some famous women transformational leaders are Oprah Winfrey, Emmeline Pankhurst, Michelle Obama, Jacinda Ardern, and Indra Nooyi, Pepsi's former CEO. The next style is the servant leadership style. The need of the employees are prioritized in this leadership style. Since the leaders in this leadership style listen and act according to the constructive feedback provided by employees, it needs a lot of accountability and focus. Hillary Clinton is one of the most obvious examples of servant leadership, and even at a young age, she spoke of the end goal of human liberation. Moving on to women in leadership examples. First, Condoleezza Rice, former US Secretary of State. Next, Indra Nooyi, former CEO of Pepsi. Next in line, Sheryl Sandberg, the current Chief Operating Officer of Facebook. Next, Mary Barra, CEO of General Motors. Next, Michelle Obama, the former First Lady of the United States. Next, Malala Yousafzai, a Pakistani activist for female education and the youngest Nobel Prize laureate. She is known for her human rights advocacy, especially the education of women and children in her native Swat Valley in northwest Pakistan. Next, Angela Merkel, the Chancellor of Germany. And finally, Tsai Ing-wen, the President of the Republic of China. So that's it, folks. This brings an end to the topic on women in leadership. These are some of the sources and links referred to for the content in the video. If you have liked the video, do subscribe to our channel where you will witness 3 new videos daily. Additionally, if you want to view these videos in an organized manner, you can visit freecourses.net where all our videos are arranged in the form of courses. Thank you and see you in the next video.